Hello everyone, I'm here today to talk to y'all about drones and what drones are in general. So what drones are kind of like unmanned vehicles that kind of help us keep track of like surveillance, like sustainability goals in terms of like agriculture, fish, and stuff like that. It's a really good way to be able to like launch machinery and like technology to keep track of a whole bunch of things and gather a bunch of data really quickly without having to send out actual like people. Just being able to control these units from a remote area is like a super sustainable way to keep track of like say for example like wind turbines and like energy and stuff like that. So when we're talking about my favorite country, Vietnam, we have to talk about the relationship that Vietnam has with drones. um, so drones were something that was used during the Vietnam War, so they kind of have a very interesting relationship with what drones are, and they have very like strict bans on certain cities, like in Da Nang, Vietnam, which you have to be super careful about bringing drones in, even as a civilian, which is kind of interesting. So in terms of like using drones right now to be able to fulfill the goals of the United Nations. I think like in the projected future, I think that they are going to be able to use it to help with agriculture and fisheries, just because I know Vietnam is a huge fishing country, just because it is an island. And to be able to implement drones in terms of surveillance, keeping track of like, I know that they just launched a UAV to keep track of like a border with China, to kind of like keep the peace and make sure that they are doing everything correctly. And that is something that will help like keep the peace and lead to like no war, which is a huge issue. So my two truths and a lie would be that you can bring a drone into any area in Vietnam. My second one would be that drones are going to help with agriculture and fishery um, industries, and like the third one would be that drones are unmanned aerial vehicles. Thank you so much.